Hello and happy Saturday. Welcome, welcome. I'm going to do a real talk video today. I think that just might be all of it. I might just do that. Hey, it's Serena the Concrete Rose. Today we're going to have a little talk about light and dark. So I have some notes written here from actually last year. I have a lot of shit written. Anyway, I want us to just sit down and just listen to me for a minute, please, if you would. The dark cannot exist in the light. Did you hear me? The dark cannot exist in the light. So think about that for a moment. Shine your light. You have the light in you already. So let that light out. Darkness cannot be around you. Like I was listening to Cryon and he said something really great, and it was, we have a bubble of light. Well, those were things I had already been working on before I heard that, so that's really cool for me. But sorry, I'm sitting outside and I get bugs biting on me. It's itchy. Man, it's hot out here. I love this. Stop battling the dark and turn on your light. Excuse me. Isabel, come over here, please. Sorry, I have the dog outside with me. It is freaking hot today. Anyway, so it can't, right? It cannot exist. So when we're fearful of dark entities or all these things, no, the dark cannot exist in the light. Because darkness does not have an energy of its own. God, I hope it doesn't start raining. There's these little tiny butterflies flying around in a pair right over here. It's so cute. Anyway, so what was I talking about? Yeah, so stop battling the dark. Darkness does not exist in the light. Turn on the light, darkness is gone. So if you don't believe me, try this. Go in your room when it's really dark and light a match. Or light a lighter, or whatever you have. And notice immediately that once the light is there in that vicinity, the darkness is gone. Isn't that great? So, and these were things I was struggling with, and I used to have this major addiction to card readings. Now I see a white butterfly. And this morning I woke up and I was like, no, I'm not gonna, something told me, no, we're not gonna do that today. We're not gonna watch any card readings. Okay, I'm back. Somebody pulled up, so I had to go for a sec. It's funny that I got back. I was 3:33 on my timer. That was cool. Anyway, what was I talking about? So light can't exist in the dark, right? So turn on your light, right? Well, how do I do that? I'm living in darkness and I'm all around. Well, get your light bubble. Your light bubble's great. It's something you put around you. Darkness cannot get in. Oh, well, and this is my story. Excuse me. Oh, I didn't want to kill it. Damn it. But I guess something so small you can't really. It was a little baby spider. I didn't freak out. I'll just pick it up. Dang it. I didn't want to kill it. Anyway. So this morning, like I was talking about when I woke up, I was, my hair's starting to frizz out. Like my pigtails, they're all fucking crazy. I don't know what the hell. Anyway, so I didn't watch any videos, and I mean, I had a bunch of really cool things. It's amazing when I'm not stuck in the vibration of whatever reader is coming through, or whatever energies or whatever they're trying to do, and I was still stuck in that. that whole, the devil, and I'm the light now, and I got this mission, so, I'm being attacked, and blah. And it's like, no. Well, I would have to say, for me now, that in a situation, yes, I have my selenite again, rose quartz, palm stone. I was writing like I always do, and the things that I'm speaking about that I ended up listening to on Cryon, which is really interesting because I hadn't listened to those before, and it was everything that Spirit was already channeling, God was already channeling in through me. Always the, are you ready? Are you listening? Watch your energy's blocked. Everything you need is already inside of you. I mean, all these things, and I'm like, what do you mean? Because my human mind, I wrote something, and it has to do with source. Here it is, right here. I am learning to integrate the source and human aspects into being. And that's where I got just be. Just be love, just be light. In the beingness of it, what do I mean by the beingness? I don't know, because this is what was channeled, but what it means to me, how they were channeling it was, or how they were telling me was, the being of all that there is, of source. So source, God, right? God is our source of all things. Sound is the creation of all as well. So let's, sit down for a second and let's switch up what we're talking about here. The source of all things. Yeah, right. So we all have, because we've been here, us old souls, we've been here so many times, right? So our body, our soul, and like Cryon was saying, our DNA has everything that we need. And as we begin to open up and come home to ourselves of who we are, our gifts, things that we've already done and we've already lived, begin to emerge and come out. And that goes on to something else that I'll be talking about, and that is the doors, opening the doors of the soul. And that's how it came to me for my life, is we all hold the key to these doors that are in our soul, the light, the God source that's in us already, which is magnificent. We just have to let it out. Today I really wanted to sit down and really, these were other things that I'll be getting into, I imagine, later on, or now, or whenever, is we really need to think about something. The shift is happening, the ascension, the shift of the old paradigm into the new paradigm, and that's my paradigm shift, a new way of living. And there is a new way of living, and it's love, kindness, and compassion. Cryon speaks mostly of love and compassion, which if you have love, you'll have compassion, so it goes hand in hand. So I guess the first thing is all you need is love, right? John Lennon said it, and he's so right. All you need is love. Love is all you need. And, it came to my mind, well, find your inner fairy. I say that because I love fairies and mermaids, and I identify with a mermaid, and been getting out in nature more. So now I'm kind of picking up that fairy spirit, I have a gypsy soul, fairy spirit. And I love it. I don't know where my mermaid comes in. I love water. Drink water. Yeah, look at this thing. Just water. I went to Natural Grocers today to get water, and I was looking at all of them, and I don't know. I want to actually look up and see, because they tell you if you want to know more about the water or the quality or whatever, look it up, and I need to do that because I bought this and I bought another one in a carton. I was going to buy one in glass, but anyway, that's a whole other story. So excuse me, but I need to drink more water, and they keep telling me that. Drink more water, drink more water. I'm like, okay, I will. And I haven't. So now I will. Because my body is showing me signs that I need water. I'm getting dehydrated, but I'm not really doing anything. Because of the light codes. Because my DNA is activating. Because I'm unlocking the doors of my soul to allow my talents and my gifts to come to the forefront to then teach everyone else. And I'm integrating the source and human aspects. So when I started doing all this, I was this way and that way, and I'm just like, what is going on? Like, it's been a wonderful ride. It's been a wonderful ride. And we're all dreamers in this dream state that we're in, right? So we create our own dream. Isn't that freaking wonderful? I'm finally glad. I hope that's a bee, and I'm scared to death of him, and it's not. And it's crazy. I've only seen one bee, and that's a scary thing. We gotta save the bees, folks. We gotta save this planet. She's wonderful. And I'm gonna preach it again, like I said I was gonna do. Take your fucking shoes off and get outside. Look, barefoot. Oh, fuck, I shouldn't be doing that. Anyway, my feet are falling asleep and shit. But get outside, take your fucking shoes off, and walk. Walk on the dirt. If you're near a beach, that would be better. Walk in the sand. Get that, and breathe in, and just use your energy, because everything is energy, and everything's out in the field. The vibrational field. So you think that doing something for yourself does not help anyone else? Well, you're wrong. Put it out in the field. I want to say Cryon was talking about this. He's like, okay, he was saying how his person, Lee Carroll, when they had to go to certain places or whatever, he was afraid of, oh God, I don't want to scream. He was afraid of entities, the darkness attacking him. But we all emit a light bubble around us. And we all have light in us. So, and then right in my head it drops into what you believe. What you believe is going to be your reality, because you are the dreamer of your life, of your dream state that you're in. And life is magical. And it came to me, when Jesus spoke of coming to him as little children, not as children in the aspect of you're young, you're a child, you don't know anything yet. No, to the innocence of that, where you had an imagination. Because if you dream it, you can hold it. What did I say? If you dream it, you can hold it. It can become your reality, and it will, because whatever is spoken, because sound is the creation of all things. God spoke into existence. Remember that. What we speak. And that's why, whatever you want to call it, the 1%ers or whatever, let's just say everything is energy. And there's energies that like to be low vibrational and want everyone else to be low vibrational. They say like attracts like. So a lower vibrational person wants to be around because they're more comfortable. They cannot exist in the higher vibrational realms. Realms? Okay, we'll go with realms. In the higher vibrational field, right? So it's amazing. So last November I was on the ground. Even in April and May, I couldn't sit Indian style. it took me forever to get up from a laying down position. And here it is. Well, now we're getting towards the end of June, aren't we? Again, I walk up and down. I got outside, I took my freaking shoes off, and I started vibrating at a higher level. I mean, a lot of other things, but I mean, just the simple fact of walking up and down and being in the sun. My hair's growing under your armpits, right? You don't like that as much for us women who shave and the men who shave their bodies. Oh yeah, your hair's going to grow. Your nails are going to grow. You're going to feel good. Recently, I want to wear things that are more colorful. I mean, look at my freaking hair, for Christ's sakes. I love it, right? It's great. I feel like I'm getting younger every day. Every day I get younger and every day I get stronger. And the more I can be out here in the sun and walking on the grass barefoot, the better it just gets. I kind of want to do this in a way. No, that's not what I'm talking about. That? Oh, excuse me, I snuck out. Anyway, pig, excuse me, apologize. Anyway, this is the part I don't like. Is this? I'm just going to talk. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is, for the lesson I've been learning and what they wanted me to come out here and speak about, or what I wanted to talk to you all about, is just be light. Crayon's said a great thing, and I wrote this down. I'm not going to kill the ant. Blow it off. Oh, God, wouldn't you know? Oh. Say this out loud. If you, like he was saying, if you feel, like Cryon was saying, if you feel the heaviness around you, because when you begin to come home to yourself and you take your keys and you start unlocking, I gotta take these off for a second. Oh my gosh. You start unlocking these doorways to your soul, more things become apparent. When you get outside, it's I'm telling you, just getting outside and taking your shoes off and walking in the dirt, walking in the grass, you're going to feel better. Your vibration's going to be higher. You're going to smile more. And guess what? When you walk into a room, your vibrational field, your energy admits to others. And they will feel better when you leave that place, when you walk out. So they're feeling better. So the people they are connecting with begin to feel better. But what you're not understanding is we're all energy. We're all connected, everything. So as you help yourself, whether you're with anyone or not, you are helping others. There's an old paradigm, and I'm not going to really get into the soul hard work I had to do and ones before us had to do, and there's a new paradigm happening, and with that paradigm is the old belief system. I love Ralph Smart because he says the BS, because it is all BS. It's a programming, but that's okay, because we're going to look at it from a compassionate, loving way. We're going to look at it from love, because love is all there is. Love is the vibration to help humanity and all of God's creations ascend with Mother Earth, because she's ascending, and we are too, and that's great. Oh, I'm going to have pink stuff all over me. So as my vibration started to rise, guess what? I don't want to eat meat again. I didn't plan on it. It just happened. I didn't plan on wearing lighter clothes because I always wore dark clothes. And so little tiny butterfly, fly by when I said that. Thank you, butterfly. I have to stretch my leg out. Things began to change in me. My inner world began to change. So now my outer world is changing. I don't really know. I mean, sometimes I look in the mirror and I feel like, oh my gosh, I look horrendous. And then other times I'm like, wow, you look so young. Well, what's up with that? You know? Where have I been? I've been laying in the darkness, but I was looking at it all wrong before. Energy is a thing. We can block energy, and this is probably why they were saying, are you blocked? Are you blocked? Well, hell yeah, I was blocked. I was still stuck in the old paradigm, the old way of thinking that people are attacking my mind and I have psychic attacks. And no, I was playing around. I mean, just laying there, I was playing around with something, and from my soul, from my heart, my life force, and from my I had a ball of light. Before I even heard anything about that from Kryon, I was already receiving these messages, and I sent it out, and I could feel, it felt like I could feel the person that I was connecting to smiling and laughing, like I was helping to release things. Now, I haven't spoke to this person, so I really don't know, but in my mind's eye, not even that, in my mind's eye I could see it, but in my beingness I could feel it. And so I have other things I haven't wrote down yet that came to me when I was driving of what's to come and what I'm going to be doing, and it's wonderful and it's great. And I believe I'm going to start out with a group of 12. 12. Why 12? I'll tell you that later. It's not for you to know right now. So, you are the light. We don't have to be bombarded with all of that because, the darkness, when you're glowing and your ball of light is around you and you're holding your vibration high like that, like Kryon said, the darkness will run from you. It will flee. It doesn't want any part of it. It doesn't want any part of that light. It wants to be in the dark. So as I begin to remove myself from places, people, and things, because God has blessed me, because I planted those seeds, but not only that, I believe it. I expect miracles every day, and every day is a miracle. You know why? Listen to the birds. Look at this beautiful sun. I'm sitting on grass. This is magical. This world is magical, and we're magical beings. And the veil is being lifted. It's getting thinner. And as you unlock your doors and you come home to yourself and your light is shining so bright, your veil becomes thinner. And then we just spread that love to everybody. I was just zoning out on something. I don't know. I wasn't looking at anything. But then we share that love and that light, and it's great, right? We share the love. Love, love, love is all you need. As I'm holding all my things in my hands. Look at this. I got a fetish for holding shit in my hand. It's fucking great. What is this? Plant medicine. What is this? An e-cig. What are these? Cigarettes. What is this? My rose quartz. What is this? My selenite. I just have shit everywhere. I'm going to put some shit down. I might hit this, though. Cigarettes. I woke up today, I lit one and I put it right out because it was horrible. And I should have kept that moment. I chose not to because we all have a choice. We all have a choice. Ascension is happening, folks. Paradigm shift is occurring. Once you start to unlock those doors that to your soul, your whole world's going to change. I'm just telling you, your whole world's going to change. Because so within, so without, as above, so below, right? There's a lot to that. The mirroring is just yourself. Think of a mirror. It's just yourself. And see, we're getting closer and closer and closer. This is integration, right? This is integration into beingness. Oh gosh, I gotta watch that. I gotta stand up, sit up, do something. I gotta shift. There's a shift happening. So hop on board with it. Oh gosh, hold on. I apologize for that. Now that I know this. So, jump on board. Pause for a car, no, pause for peace, be still and chill is my little thing, you know? And with that, it's going to be anything where people gather together. And remember, energy, they say time is fluid, but energy is everywhere. Energy can only be transferred. It cannot be destroyed. So we need to not sit around and go, oh my God, am I thinking negative? Oh my God, am I thinking that? Oh my God, you feel what you feel. Own it. Accept it. Let it integrate in with you. I gotta sit back down like this. Your body is amazing because it heals itself. Let me repeat that. Our bodies are amazing because they heal themselves. And what you think about becomes your reality. I can't remember his name, but he did work with water. We're 70% water. So think about this. And I have a thing I write on my water, thank you. Because that's gratitude, and that holds the highest vibration except for love. Love is our highest vibration. So, love yourself. Then people can love you. And then you show them what love is. And you see it's like a domino effect. So let's take of what we want to call negative and what we want to call positive. I keep calling her Rosie. That is not Rosie. Rosie would be so mad. And Rosie's my pendulum. She's my deep healing pendulum. And, let's bring them together. I mean, maybe that's why we do this. You ever thought about that? I never have. Maybe that's why when we're in prayer, maybe it's the duality world that we're in right now. We're getting back to oneness, which is beingness with all that there is. See, think of it this way. So God, an energy, source, right, transfers himself into every living thing. We're all that sparkle. We all are that little tiny sparkle, that little soul fragment. We all are God. And when we come home to ourselves, into our beingness, then we'll all become whole into oneness. So let's do that. Let's integrate our source and our human, we'll just call it human aspects or ego, and correlate those and put those into one. Hi guys, I'm back. I had to say bye to somebody that was leaving. It looks like it's going to rain out here, so I'm actually going to close this up. And just remember, I want to leave you with this. This is what Cryon. And he said, I know there's somebody who needed to hear. There was somebody who needed to hear this. It was exactly what I needed to hear. Thank you, God. I mean, really, thank you, God. He says, if you feel a heavy presence or a heaviness around you, a darkness or whatever you don't like, he says to say, especially out loud. You know why? Because what you speak, okay? We're going to do a whole thing on that. And actually, I'm going to write that down right now because I want to. So what are we going to do? We're going to do a... okay. It'll come to me afterwards. So what you can say out loud is, energy be gone, for you have no more purpose. Let there be light. And so it is. And so it is. Why do they say that? It's not... All right, we're going to stop there. So, you guys, I love you. And let me just say to you that there's a shift occurring. And it's wonderful. There's a new way of living. And it's through love, kindness, and compassion. We're just going to say love, because when there's love, everything else just falls into place. Addictions will be gone. Your bodies will be healed. I want to do a thing on the vibration and Okay, let's do that. Let's do a thing on vibration. And dis-ease. Future video. So, like I was saying before, earlier in this, and then I'll leave it at that. Oh, no, I said that already. Right? When is she going to shut the fuck up? When it starts to rain and my shit gets ruined. November I was flat on my back. Or, April and May, I could still barely get up and move around very well. And like I said, here it is June, and I'm doing things, and I'm feeling great because I'm outside barefoot. I walk around the block, even though it's on cement, or it could be on whatever. I'm healing, and I'm getting stronger. The sun's healing me. Earth is healing me. I love you. Where you're at right now, where you've been before, where you think you might end up, because God is in me. God's in you. In a sense, this meat suit is just a meat suit. It's just something we pop into, and it's only here because our consciousness says so. Again, we'll get into all that another time, but I love you. I love you where you're at. And I will have to say, namaste. The light in me sees the light in you. And I love you all, New Earthers. And you have the most blessed God day you can. Peace, love, harmony. I gotta figure out how to shut this thing off. Now I can't say shit, right? There we go. There we go. All right.